Hey guys, HSM here. Doing a quick update. I just got off work, headed home, get ready to go to bed. I was talking to a regular at work. That's always him. He always comes in. We talk about wrestling and whatnot. And well, lately it's been about wrestling, you know. And we got on the subject of Jack Swagger. Well, if you've seen some of my tweets when I tweet about Jack Swagger, you know that the town that I live in is the rival town of where he's from. And, you know, the guy I was talking to, the regular I was talking to, he knows Jack Swagger's parents, and I told him, like, you know, I would like to meet Jack Swagger. I don't care if he's a wrestler or not, you know, that makes no difference to me. I just want to meet him. You know, someone who's a good wrestler in general, I want to meet him. We got to talking about Jack Swagger's status in the WWE, and, you know, if you notice, they kind of tried to make him a main eventer, which he really didn't do too good with. He's more of a mid-card. I think he'll always be a mid-card, but, you know, there are a lot of good people that were mid-card status, and they still bring in a lot of revenue for the WWE. And, you know, one of the primary examples, I guess, would probably have to be like Matt Hardy. You know, if you look at him, he was a mid-card for a very long time. A lot of people are still mid-cards. But they bring in a lot of revenue just because of the fact of what their name is and how they act and everything. And, you know, we got to talking about all sorts of stuff about how much money he makes, and they were talking about Florida wrestling, you know, the developmental program in Florida for up-and-coming stars. And we got to talking about travel expenses and whatnot. And I found out that Florida wrestling, they don't really reimburse you for any travel expenses that you have to do in order to make it to a show. Whereas the WWE would reimburse you, because I know that you still have to kind of pay your own travel expenses in WWE, but they kind of reimburse you. I know that, I should say that I don't think it's kind of right for them to not reimburse them, because Florida wrestling, we all know, is the developmental, so is some of the other ones. But, you know, I think any sort of developmental company like that superstars go to the WWE or like TNA or whatever should reimburse their wrestlers travel expenses, you know, or at least like pay for like their hotel room or something, because, you know, they're producing the superstars of the next generation of today, the new superstars of today, and are basically getting them ready, which is kind of like how NXT is kind of doing, you know. NXT is kind of like the next step up between, like, the developmental and the, my phone just went off, probably my friend, between the developmental and WWE, you know. NXT is kind of like the next step up, which I really think is kind of a nice program to have, and I really hope that they continue NXT, because I was hooked on it the first time I watched it, and basically, you know, I would love to meet Jack Swagger, and I'm thinking about taking a little field trip with y'all, take y'all on a little field trip to his hometown of Perry, Oklahoma, because it is a small town. It's a small town like where I'm from, and it is the rival town where I'm from. You know, I live in Blackwell, Oklahoma, home of the Maroons. Perry, Oklahoma is also the home of the Maroons, and we have this bitter rivalry when it comes to sports. Our main one is basically football, even though neither one of us are really football towns. That's just the main one because it's the only one by itself, and we have a whole week devoted to it. We have dress-up days at school and everything, and, you know, we did a Crush Gender Day once for it, and I dressed up as Matt Hardy. I had the pants that I could kind of stylish after his and everything, and I just did it. I was like, I'm going to be Matt Hardy, you know, and it worked out pretty good. That one was probably one of my favorite ones to do, and So I'm gonna take y'all, hopefully maybe tomorrow, on a field trip to Perry, Oklahoma, to Jack Swagger's hometown. I'm not gonna give y'all his real name. You all can look that up. I'm gonna say his first name is Jake. I don't really know him. I have an ex that lives in Perry that's about 3 or 4 years younger than Jake, and he doesn't even know. He's like, I don't remember him at all, you know. Of course, he wasn't really a wrestling fan. He never really watched high school wrestlers. I'm like, you're a band geek. You should know who your wrestlers are, because without the band, you know, the band supports everyone. I know that here the band actually gets asked by the wrestling coach to come to the game, to the matches, and play. But yeah, that's all I'm really going to talk about today. Like I said, I'll take you on a field trip probably tomorrow. I am for sure going to let y'all meet one of my best friends tomorrow. She's crazy as hell, but I love her anyways, and I texted her today telling her I'm probably going to come and visit her tomorrow morning after work, because tonight will be my Friday, which means I'm off tomorrow. Well, yeah, off tomorrow, and we'll just go from there. And I'm home now, so I will talk to you all later. And, you know, remember, pre-order Season 8 of The Hardy Show, and support Matt. And, you know, if you haven't watched his latest videos on YouTube yet, please watch them. I know they're really good. I liked them. So, yeah, bye.